Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. I actually missed the giveaway winner video, so congrats to everybody who won. And if you're joining me here from that video, thanks and welcome. This is something that our team is going to do more often. We started it as an experiment a challenge or two ago, having live stream hops, and it's been a lot of fun. And we've been doing it every month now for, I think, a couple of quarters. And now we have design team members officially signed up to do these on the regular. So they are now going to be a regular fixture of Kendra's card challenge. So it's just another way for us to hang out together, for everybody to get a little bit of inspiration of not just the challenge, but some of the other things that Kendra puts out there for her patron members, and as well, maybe not directly the sketch challenge, but sometimes we'll be promoting maybe the color challenge, which is another fun little activity that you can enter. Lots of ways to win prizes. And so thanks, Kendra, also for the reminder that Kendra is offering a giveaway. So if you want to fill out this form, you can win a 1 month KCC official patron membership. So do fill out that form for a chance to kind of get a little bit of a preview of what all you get as a patron member. And while the challenge is free for everybody to play along, it's supported by Kendra's Patreon. So for everybody who is a patron member of KCC, big thank you to you. And if you're not, don't worry. All you have to do is download the free PDF, and I'm just showing you the page that has sketches 1 through 6, but there are in total 15 unique sketches. And the 3 pages before this one in that free PDF actually have the cutting guide, and that's going to show you how to cut 6 sheets of 6x6 papers, and using all of those pieces, you can create these 15 card sketches. So in the chat, if you're joining, if you've ever played along with KCC, let me know, what is your favorite challenge number so far? And if you've never played along, let me know that in the chat too. So one of the things I really love about KCC is that there are so many sketches. I mean, it's a really good resource just for that alone, because for me, if I'm a little bit creatively stuck, I like to refer to a sketch, because in particular with Kendra's sketches, they all have dimensions. So every single piece there has dimensions, and it tells you exactly, what size to cut everything to. And that's a really good starting point. Of course, you can take your liberties and do whatever you'd like. So Samantha says, I got papers cut. I'm working on sketch 2. Oh, nice. That's a really nice one. It's not shown here, but I'm actually gonna weave those strips, I think. That's gonna be my plan. So here for sketch number 1, these pieces here, it's a square that you then cut on the bias so that you get triangles. So I'm just attaching the 2 matte layers and then cutting them together instead of cutting them independent from one another and then hoping to kind of glue it and get it all matched up. So I'm gonna start the sketch like this, and I'm one to take liberties, so I don't actually follow everything to the T. So for example, where you see gray, white, and black, that is up to you. You can use more pattern paper, you can use solid color cardstock, you can use whatever you'd like. And that's sort of designer's choice. And really everything is designer's choice, because I'm actually not making a full set of 15 cards. I'm actually just using up scraps. So a lot of my decisions as I'm putting together my cards are really from scraps that I have lying around. And then what I'll do is I'll actually just adapt the sketch to fit. So you can do that when you play along. You can change the orientation if you want. The sketches are designed for A2 cards, but if you like to make larger cards, feel free. You can definitely do that. And to actually play along, what you would need to do is make a complete set of 15 cards. And that doesn't necessarily have to be that you started with the 6 pattern papers to start. A lot of people do because it's easy to get all of your pieces that way. But if you like to do what I do and use this challenge as a bit of a scrap buster, feel free. The set of 15 cards, they just need to feature each of the sketches numbered 1 through 15, but they don't have to be a matching set per se. So you guys should feel free to play along however makes the most sense for you, whatever cards you happen to need in your stash at the time. So sketch number 1, it does feature 3 different pattern papers, A, F, and E. And for my version, I'm going to skip the E because I want to put my little ephemera piece here in the center. And then I will use these little scraps on the edge here. So I just don't know which side. Oh, I think I'm going to do this side. Oh, I could probably just use one piece. So this is fun because it's a nice way to actually pretend that this little strip goes all the way across when it really doesn't. And then I can just cut that off at the side. Yeah, isn't it? The cat is super cute. So this is from Not Too Shabby. And so that's part of the ephemera pack, and it coordinates with this month's paper pad club. So that's where you can, where did that bit oh, here it is. I think I can fit this on this end. Look at me using all my little scraps down to like the most littlest bit. Let's see. Yes, I can fit it. Okay, so I'm gonna be nitpicky because for this illusion to pay off, you wanna try to really get it to actually be like. It's like one of the few times I'm really, I pull out the ruler and try to get everything straight. So I'm trying to line this up with this end here so that it pulls off the illusion that it's this. Oops, sorry. That was my phone. All right, let's get that side. All right, there's that. Send that card to me, Susan. This is my first challenge. Oh, yay! I thought the 6 papers had to coordinate with each other. No, you don't, Renee. Yeah. I mean, these sketches, they are for you to use however is most beneficial to you. So if you like to make 5x7 cards, for example, make 5x7 cards. But the idea is that keep the spirit of the sketch alive, right? So try to maintain the spirit of the sketch, and otherwise you can kind of do whatever you'd like to do. So for expediency, I'm going to use my 3D glue gel here. So I bought this on Amazon. It's the coolest thing. It's I think it's for like soldering, but I use my 3D glue gel in it, and it's like having a glue gun for my 3D glue gel. It's so awesome. And it's really inexpensive. So that is sketch 1 done. If you have questions, folks, do feel free to pop them in the live chat and type in all caps question. That way it's easy for us to spot them. And I know a lot of folks are in the chat who can help answer questions if I can't see them. Because if you are new to my channel, you may not know this about me, but I have a hard time finishing cards during my live streams because I get chatty. All right. Now, sketch number 2, I did prepare in advance. So I do have all of my pieces cut, and that does help things go a little bit faster. So yeah, Kim, it's I found it on Amazon, and it was just like a random find. Well, no, actually it wasn't super random. To be honest, I was looking for an alternative to this. And I was like, let's see if I can buy like an off-brand glue press. And I couldn't, so I bought the glue press. And then I saw this pop up, I guess because I had done all of that other searching previously. And the previous versions of that glue gun that I used for my 3D glue gel, it was for mixing like 2-part glues, because you know how sometimes you have to mix like a part A and a part B, and that particular glue gun had actually 2 tubes, and then that way when you push the trigger, both of them come out at the same time. And so it was really not really meant for what I was hoping to use it for. This is the glue. It's by Kalau, and it's called, well, I guess it's 3D decoupage glue, but I really like it for adding a bit of dimension, particularly when something that I'm trying to glue, it's going to go over uneven surfaces. So I find it really useful for that, or for like really tiny stuff where I don't want to cut down foam super small in order to get glue there. Oh yeah. Thanks whoever reminded everybody about the liking. We are just getting started with our live stream hop. I'm the first stop, so if you want to like and share and get more folks in so that they can hop along, and if you complete today's hop, you're going to see all 15 cards. We're all going to, I think I cut this a little bit off, but you know, I'm going to roll with it. My borders aren't even, but that is okay. All right. So here's what I'm going to do for sketch 2. I have my patterns chosen, and what I did was I took Love from Lizzie pinstripe stickers, and I lined the edges of my strip here with pinstripe stickers. It has this effect of making it look kind of gilded, I guess, in a sense. So I'm deviating. So this says paper A and paper B, but I like, you know, kind of like that triptych look, except it's just 2 and not 3. But I like the look of it being the same, and then having it kind of split up like that. And I want to weave the top ones in. So what I'm gonna do is I've got some double-sided adhesive here, but only at the bottom, because I'll glue down the top later. I just want to get this started so that it's kind of tacked down here, and then I can still weave through the top and apply glue when I'm ready. So double-sided adhesive just on the bottom. T, is that a word, or are you making up a word? Did you make up that word, or is that a real word? See, T knows art terms, so I'm inclined to think it's a real word. I don't know. Oh yeah. Thank you to our super sponsor, Not Too Shabby. Yay! Yes. Thanks. This is Not Too Shabby's paper pad club. It is one of 2 paper pads that you get if you are part of the club. Watercolor Roses is the name of the paper pad. Okay, so then I have my other 2. Or no, 3. This one was hiding. Okay, so I've got my other 3, and I'm gonna do the weaving. So in the sketch here, I think the 3 that go horizontal are actually on top of the other 2, but I kind of like the look of weaving it, so I'm gonna do something like this. And then, so then this goes under that. See, I didn't glue this part down, so I could still do this weaving, but it's in place so that I'm not having to mess with too many things in motion. And then, so this goes over and then under the second one. All right, so it'll be something like that. A little bit of a basket weave on top there. And I think, how far down do I want to go? Oh wait, Kendra has it pretty close to the top, so maybe I'll keep mine pretty close to the top. I actually want to start attaching it from the bottom and then glue these vertical strips as I go. So that's my preview to myself. I'm gonna use liquid adhesive because this is gonna give me a lot of wiggle room time. Oh gosh. Was I over and then under? I should have taken a picture. Just gonna roll with it. Okay, and then, and see, this is gonna keep this strip down. So even though it's not technically like glued down, the ones going across it will keep it tacked down. And then I'll glue it at the very top so it's not loosey-goosey at the top. Kim says, I'm trying to weave my too. It's kind of, yeah. So I find it helpful to just tack this bottom part down and then you can weave. So then we're going over and then under that and then over, yeah. Because if you leave this these bits up here, then you can just kind of move them. So let me scooch you down a little bit. Oh wait, ooh, why is that long? It's a little bit longer than it should be. This is what happens when you use scraps. Okay, so there's that. Over, under, yeah. Okay, and then the last one. All right, so if you've never played along with the challenge before, just there's a link in the chat, so just pop on over to Cards by Kendra. You'll just need to create a free patron membership, and later some of our other streamers will give you all the details on that. And once you have this PDF, all you have to do is either you can just follow along and make each of the 15 sketches with whatever you have. You can use it as a scrap buster if you want and make your cards that way, or use the first 3 pages to create a to cut down 6 sheets of 6x6 pattern paper, because this is a great scrap buster in the sense of, you know, if you have a lot of scraps, you can kind of put them to use, because look at these small little strips. These are just like little 1/2-inch strips. And so it's really easy to you know, kind of find these little pieces, and everything else can be whatever you'd like. So this gray area, the white area can be whatever you'd like. And but as well, it's also really good as a if you're trying to kind of smash a paper pad, it's really good for that too, because you can take 6 sheets of 6x6 pattern paper, cut all of the pieces that you would need. So everything that you see that's colored, you'll have those cut for you if you follow the cutting guide, and then you just need to assemble. So if you do want to actually create a set, because these would be really good gift sets to give also, and so if you do want it to be a matching set, you could definitely play along that way. And there are prizes. So if you play along, you can actually enter the challenge 1 time for each month. The challenge runs for 3 months. And this is the first challenge of the new year, and it runs from January 1st to March 31st. So for every month, the entire month of January, you can enter once. And we'll have other streamers talk about how to enter. And February, you can enter a second set. It has to be a full set. And the March, you can enter for your third and final entry. And Kendra pulls prize winners at the for every month. So she collects up all of the entries for the month. And then at the beginning of the month, the following month, kind of like where most of you might have come from, she'll post a giveaway winner video to her channel. And you might be picked to win some awesome prizes from our amazing sponsors. So we do have some pretty incredible sponsors who have donated prizes, and some super sponsors who have donated products to the team. So lots of amazing brands and companies out there supporting us. So really, I know all of them are super, all of these little critters, they're super cute. And the set is, you know what I really love about the ephemera pack this month? It's they all have birthdays, like sentiments, or, because a lot of times the ephemera has a lot of really cute images, but no sentiments. But this time, I don't know about if all of them have it, but a lot of them do. Oh my gosh, look at this cutie. Isn't that just adorable? So cute. So yes, so make a complete set of 15 cards, whichever way you want to approach the sketch. You can do them one by one, or, I mean, I'm using all the same papers, but I didn't cut these from a full 6x6 sheet of paper. I used scraps from my previous projects. So, you know, use your stash, do what you'd like. I did sketch 3 from my hop video on January 2nd, and I liked what I did with that one, and I forgot that I wanted to do that again. But what I did with that one was I can still do it on this. Oh yeah, I can still do it. Okay. I'm using this pattern paper, kind of like ribbon, and I'm gonna wrap it around the edge of this panel. I thought it was too late to do that because I always glue things down from whatever's on the bottom most and make my way up to the top. But if you want to wrap this, you kind of have to wrap it before you glue down that panel. Question. Folks are asking about Love from Lizzie affiliate link. Oh goodness. T, why don't you drop yours? I'm not gonna... Girl, I gotta like stay focused if I'm gonna finish all 3 cards. I can't go running off getting affiliate links. But thank you, it runs. All right, so just gonna I'm eyeballing, but you know, this is why I like using geometric patterns, because you can just use the pattern to eyeball whether something's straight. Okay, I think I'm about good there. Allie, that is a good question. So it's Not Too Shabby Paper Pad Club of the month, which is this paper pad and one other. And this is the ephemera pack, Pink and Blue Birthday. And so I chose the pink. Look, there's the elephant in blue. But I chose the elephant in pink to go with the papers here. And so if you go to Not Too Shabby, you'll be able to, I think you can get the ephemera pack on its own, but if you want this with, this is the second paper pad. So these two together are your paper pad club. And with the paper pad club, there's the option to get it with the ephemera pack. So it's great because then your ephemera pack, there's some blues in this paper pad and then there's some pinks in this, and it's pink and blue birthday. And look at all the sentiments in there. I really love it. So then I'm gonna use this, again, just a bit of scrap, and I'm gonna wrap this all the way around. So folks, if you've never kind of hung out with us for a live stream hop, there's going to be 5 of us streaming back to back. We're each going to stream for half an hour, and within our half hour, we are going to endeavor to create 3 cards. Some of us are better at it than others. I think I'm doing pretty okay. Close. All right, and then I'm gonna wrap this around to the back. See, I never did this with actual paper before. In the past, I've done this with ribbon where I wrap it around to the back. I don't know why I've never done it with paper. I always just clipped it off at the edge with paper. If I had thought about it, I would have wrapped it around on this one too. Oh no, I wouldn't have, because that would have gone onto the inside. So I lied. But this one, I can wrap it around to the back. And then it has a really nice finish on the edge. I really like it. Aw. Thank you, Kendra. That's sweet of you. And thank you to everybody who uses affiliate links to support your creators. It's a really great way to give a little something back to creators. And I was streaming with Amanda, who's the owner of Pear Blossom Press, and she said that the company owners, at least she appreciates when folks use affiliate links too, because then it helps them know like what is effective for them and what's not in terms of where to put their marketing dollars. Okay, so there's that. Now I am taking some liberties again, and I am going to skip the little banner, but you know, it's in black, so really you could skip anything you wanted, but I'm just going to. Even if it was like a pattern paper, you can totally adapt things, because I used, where there's white here, I just used some additional pattern paper. But you could do like an embossed panel, you could do all sorts of things, and whatever looks good for your card. There's so much freedom. So, oh yeah, and good question. So the hop, if you just hang out in this live stream to the end, when I end my live stream, it will automatically take you over to T, who is not afraid of color. She's the next stop. And that way you don't have to do anything. You can just let YouTube do all the work for you, and you'll get redirected over to the next stop. And then T will show you sketches 4 through 6 during her half hour. And then we just all hang out there and keep going, and it'll keep taking us to the next stop. So, and there is the link for Love from Lizzie. So, do check out their stuff, especially since Love from Lizzie actually moved their operations to Canada now. So, so if you're in the US, it's so much faster, and shipping is cheaper actually now to get products from there. So I finished. 2 minutes to spare, folks. Check it out. So here are sketches 1, 2, and 3. This is sketch number 1. It features the Not Too Shabby Paper Pad Club watercolor roses and the pink and blue ephemera, also from Not Too Shabby, which is a super sponsor of ours. This is sketch number 2, where I've done a bit of weaving at the top. And with this one, I lined the edges of my strips with Love from Lizzie pinstripe stickers, like the thinnest of the pinstripe stickers. And that's one of the things I like about the pinstripe stickers. They come in 3 different widths. Love from Lizzie is also a super sponsor of ours, so really fabulous. And another little birthday card. I'm not going to stack these on top of each other because they've got the glue gel. And then sketch number 3 is this one here. I did take a couple liberties and neglected the banner there and I placed my focal image in a different spot. But hey, sketches are just an idea to get your creative juices flowing. So use them, but don't feel like you are restricted to following their measurements. The measurements are there so that you have a framework to start from, and then you can make it your own. All right, friends. Thank you so much for hanging with me, and congrats if you won the 1 month. Here we go. Congrats to Mary Fisher. You've won the 1 month official patron membership. I'm sure if you contact Kendra, she'll share with you how to redeem that. All right, folks, let's all hop on over to T and see her make sketches 4 through 6. Bye, everybody.